3.5 months ago has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Dunstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to try for a return from 100 yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have let the ball in the end zone. So Texas Tech's offense will be the first up today. We got a matchup on paper, Kirk, that really seems to favor this dominant defense. And unless this offense can do something special, it feels like yards and first downs are going to be hard to come by today.
What this defense does a really good job of is negating any ability at all to run the football. Puts you in obvious passing situations, and then they turn it loose and get after the quarterback. I feel bad for the offensive line and especially the quarterback today. Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the handoff. Looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Red Raiders are going to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he'll be brought down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The Red Raiders come to the line to run the hurry-up.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And Chris, obviously, we're still in the 1st quarter. They better make some adjustments up front. This is going to be a long game.
So you run 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. And it's good. Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Horn Frogs. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On the run, it's Sticky. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. It's third down for the offense. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. Puts into space at the 50. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. And the Red Raiders will crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, give him the ball.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
That sack makes it second down and forever. To bootleg here. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is intercepted.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency. And I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. And hopefully they play well today.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They're going to run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Takes the handoff again. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Seventh play of the drive coming up. The shotgun running play call. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down. They're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Hudson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Caught by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dickey. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Gets made over the middle. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. 4 receivers on the field for this 2nd and inches. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Over the middle, it's Dickey. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Dickey. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
He's brought down. Good job on the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. After making his first attempt, they'll try again from 41 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage. Catches a football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40. The offense starts with a short field. Looking to throw it on first down. Nice grab. It's Dickey. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Stone. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, giving this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact.
Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
On the run here. Lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Baker. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. The Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's James. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Defense is coming after him. The sure hands. It's James. Receiver brought down after a sharp pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. The offense will stay on the field with this 4th down attempt. Back to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The first down pickup tackled at the 45. And you set it down after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Trying to find some room. It's Tatum. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Defense digging deep here. It's play number 12 on this drive for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back needing a third down completion here. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. He hands it off from the gun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Red Raiders will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Again, the return is brought down by the coverage team now. And the TCU offense takes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. 1st down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Texas Christian. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it an 8-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. They come up now 2nd and 16. A real challenge after losing 6 on that run. Bringing pressure. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. And the Red Raiders will have to kick this away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He fields it at the 15. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. On the ground, it's Tatum. They stop him right at the 24. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. 1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find the matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the option, he's keeping it. The Wildcat outlook doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he make it to the marker? They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Grinding away on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He'll hand it off. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense will just take a knee. The Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.